Inshallah and Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome to the season of protecting, setting up energetic boundaries. It's the Sacred Spirit Circle meditation. This is the season of the dog, the boar, or the pig. It's the northwest sector of our home or business in Feng Shui. Just remember that elemental earth in Chinese astrology, this is a transitional season. It's the transition between one season to the next. In this case, it's the season of the late fall and also the early winter, known as the interseason. People born in interseasons are always in transition. It's the element of a metal along with the sky or air, the area of the home where we have helpful people, friends, travel, the colors of gray or silver or both, even black actually, but I associate that a little bit more into the water there, the water sector. However, it's the area of spiritual community. It's our guidance, synchronicities, even relocation, our mentors, the ability to attract these mentors or helpful people. It's yang metal as far as the element, supporting the earth, and fire, especially yang fire. It's actually a destructive element to the yang metal that rules this area. It's also what is known as the Shamans Portal. It becomes activated from the age of 21 through 28. It's during those cycles of time that we begin at 21 to revisit our root center, our ability to manifest, to be rooted, along with the ability to go into the imaginal realm or the imagination pathway. And then at 22, age 22, we then are recalibrating through the Shaman's Portal our sacral center, so on and so forth, as we recalibrate all of these through the Shaman's Portal. That's when we then recalibrate and revisit those times in our life through a new set of eyes, which is fantastic. It's also during the cycles of each year that we revisit them as well. So if you are over the age of 28, you may, during the season of Scorpio, revisit the energy of Pluto when you were born in each and every season. And the Shaman's Portal is right above our crown center. It's a pinhole, kind of like a vinyl record above our head, if you remember that or know what a vinyl record is. But it's through the Shaman's Portal. This is where we go into the imaginal, into the mystical. It's where a lot of mages and seers and shamans utilize the 8th energetic center. And if you're curious, the creation of Uncover the Secrets of the Other World and Voices of the Other World as an online digital offer that I have, it truly was inspired by the Shaman's Portal, the 8th energetic center. And this portal is actually connected to our body through our heart and through the thymus. They actually work in congruency. It's the relationship to the past, an alternative world, even an infinitely possible future, all possibilities. Often the connection here is to the past, even our negative behaviors that have been carried over from negative occurrences, possibly in past life experiences. So negative spirits, dark forces, nightmares, even other evil influencers kind of hang out here. However, a spirit, an entity, isn't really able to take our power unless we actually allow it. You can command them to leave, that they're not welcome here, and really tune into spirit, your ancestors, for guidance. So this is a reflection of how we carry or attune to our spiritual beliefs. And I would also say how we tune into our own heart space, our own sacred space. So if a voice inside of you is unrecognizable, negative in any way, the voice needs to be commanded to leave. Spirit will never talk to us in, I would say, degenerative ways. Usually it's a voice of love and kindness, even an ancestor. On the back side of this energetic center, this is where we have our past life patterns and patternings, or parts of us that really guide our decisions. But on the other side of the coin there, this is where we express the patterns through our choices in life, how we express these decisions about really all the things, whether it's friends, partners, work, all the things we do in this dimension, and how we choose to utilize our spiritual gifts intuition, psychic abilities, so on and so forth. So this is the sphere of forgiveness. It's reflecting our ability to forgive ourselves for past mistakes, releasing all the karma in this life or even another, so that we have a clear inner energetic sphere of influencers. And in this inner sphere, if it's clear, this is when we are then able to actually forgive. So it's like having a clear consciousness. And then it connects us to the imaginal pathway. And this is actually a fantastic place where we can perform healing depending on what you want to heal. And then you send it into here to heal, if I'm speaking in tongues. So if one is unforgiving of themselves or even others, forgiveness is key. And every aspect of our life really begins to unthread or unweave, reflecting our poor decisions. Then this is where we live the life that we're kind of fated to live, but we're not destined for that life. So we truly want the universe to spiritually align us with our own personal fabric of destiny, our gift, and our purpose. So if you are able to reflect upon where Pluto is when you were born, when you entered the Earth realm, there is a foundation that you are curating here. This portal regulates the elemental forces based on karma, along with managing or mismanaging spiritual energetic forces. It's the truth of creation in the imagination, in the imaginal pathway. And in this center, this is where we can read the Akashic records, sourcing our soul's history, the shadow records, really unearthing our regrets. It really is an access point or a portal into other worlds, all dimensions. So when we're working with our 8th energetic field, our causal field, along with the Shaman's Portal together, this is a gateway. It serves as this walkway between all the worlds, including the elemental, the natural, these interplanetary cosmic energies, and a lot more. You can find cords here, bindings, and all those things, but this is the space that's truly ideal to take somebody for soul journeying to other places, timelines, dimensions, even out into the universe, as well as journeying. Soul journeying. So it's really best to set stones or other infused protection, creating an energetic boundary around yourself for really a lot of added extra safety, security. All the soul's characters can actually be found here. All the lives we've lived, all of our bodies we have, energetic or subtle or not. Soul fragmentations, soul repression, oppression, even projecting, all the things, right? So this is the place where you can be in imaginal maestro. It really is an energetic playground, the imaginal realm. The solid use of the imaginal pathway actually exists in what I call the Shaman's Portal. This is where we have the ability to see and reflect and looking at the side of an issue that we may not have been seeing before. So this center really works with the number 8, the sign of infinity. So this is the space where a true shaman really understands that energetically you are creating something out of nothing. You're infusing it. It's the all, the nothingness, possibly the void. But if you can give back into the realm, again, you can also keep the something that you essentially created. So it's kind of a give and a take. It feels like a pulse, actually. But this is my very infinite favorite playground. It's the space in the in-between. There is so much more to be discovered here, but however, this is actually a sacred circle spirit meditation. So let's begin. And as you all know, if you've tuned into me before, I like to really take that breath and that pause, creating sacred space. Inhale and hold for a count of 3. Exhale and release for a count of 3. And just as you get centered, knowing that we are going to affirm the magical being that resides within each and every one of us through tuning in and listening to this Sacred Circle Scorpio season meditation. And as you take those breaths and you tune into your body, taking a breath, taking a pause, holding sacred space, affirming the magical being that resides within each and every one of us, once again. But I also want you to affirm the heavenly universe and the magical being of you, known as your Sira, that resides in the heavenly universe, streaming down into and through you. And then I want you to affirm an elemental being that you're connected with, a spirit of the elemental. Could be water, could be earth, could be stone, to set a foundation of protection, a field of protection coming from your Wedame, the fierce protectors of the wild. And really pick an elemental that you feel safe and secure with, that can assist you in protecting and grounding and centering, opening and closing and weaving and webbing through all of your energetic centers. And not to worry if you are not sure which energetic center is attuning for you. Some of them come online at different times. Some of them create their own magic and medicine and wisdom. Some of them are online all the time. But either way, now that we are created, we are boundaried up, we are safe, we are secure, place the elemental that you connected to in the beginning in your sacred sphere, where nothing gets in unless spirit allows it. Just keep on breathing and flowing. And as we enter into the Shaman's Portal, the things that are here that are often in the unseen world, appearing real, in the mirror of your mind's eye, imagine what it is your heart desires out into the elemental pathway. And allow yourself to surrender anything that is not in your highest good, creating Creator's wellness. Allow all of your problems in this world to shift into a solution as we open the doorway between the realm of the elementals and into and through the imaginal, known as a mirror body. It's a causal center. This doorway, if you can see it, often looks like a mirror, a reflecting mirror that we can all use to assess our issues, our situations, and also the cause. Take a breath and a pause. If you get a vision or a scene or words, it really doesn't matter. Numbers, shapes, patterns, colors, sounds, or tones. Just tune in. We are all intuitively gifted, but our gifts are all unique and individual to each and every one of us. The imaginal pathway is showing you what needs to be released, what needs to be attracted or healed or even manifested. The inner wheel spins often in reverse, knowing that the universal heavenly realm has opened the doorway, embracing who you are as your Sira, your infinite self on all levels, that you're able to fully embody and accept all the ingredients, all the issues, even the energetics, and it doesn't matter what they look like or how they appear. Our intention is to access an issue that is presenting or presented to us at this time. Take a breath and a pause as we utilize the elemental along with our divine design and our intuitive gifts along with our purpose. Take a breath and a pause and go ahead and imagine yourself centered in the center of your shaman's portal. Picture the mirror body. And as you view this, you're also going to see the other world side of the mirror. And as you see the mirror and you're protected and you're connected, go ahead and ask the mirror to see, know, or hear, even give you a description of the issue in this world's side of the mirror. You can also work a variety of different ways, whether it's with your beliefs, your ninth energetic center, your feelings, your sacral, the patterns, space, time, dimensions, the fluidity, symbols, tones, and so much more. Take a breath and a pause, and as you do that, take a peek and look for holds, attachments, as well as any other energies on the pathway. Looking with your mind's eye, look to see the spin. Is there energy being drained from the front side or the back side of this mirror? Is it spinning out and through? Is it going counterclockwise in a spiral? Energies being shifted into this world from the anti-world or the other world. They're going to come in on a counterclockwise spiral. And as it's doing this, we're clearly channeling energy from the other side, the divine, the heavenly universe. And as you're here, go ahead and ask for guidance from your spirit team, your guardians, your gatekeepers, the Wetames, the elemental spirits and beings from the other side to really understand and have an inner knowing of the complete nature of the delusion or the issue. And as you get answers streaming in through whatever energetic center is your favorite, your natural gift and purpose, go ahead and ask for divine guidance for healing the issue, the condition. Have the Great Spirit, your guardians, open the door to what energies your heart needs to focus on. Take a breath and a pause. What attachments or holds do you need to release? Exhale and release. Inhale. What power, what energies need to be present for you or released? Exhale and release. Go ahead and ask the Great Spirit, your guardians, your gatekeepers, what's necessary to perform out in nature? What ritual, any elemental ritual for processing? Exhale and release. Inhale once again. What should you shift, transform, or change on this side of the mirror alone? Exhale and release. Now look for the spirals, the spin. What spin needs to be released, possibly inserted even to get the flow, or even removed as it's moving too quickly? The entire process, we are connected. We've got our spirit team, and we have our higher self, our higher spirit, our Sira. So ask yourself on your next inhale, are these changes, these transformations that are moving in a spiral shifting, or are they permanent? What does this look like as an idea when one decides to continually allow in love or healing? Or do you push it away? Exhale and release. Inhale and ask your spirit team, are they temporary? As if when one needs to drain the elemental pathway, the energy of anything that does not belong, like a virus or a microbe, until the patterning, the condition, the infection is clear. And the ultimate question from the heavenly universe to ask ourselves as you release, take a very deep breath and ask yourself, left hand on your heart, what is it that your heart needs to shift between this and the other world in both directions and dimensions to enable healing, transformation, a shift for great change, elevating you to connect with your higher self, your spirit. Go ahead and utilize the imagination, your personal imaginal realm, to conduct the shift. Take a breath and a pause, and then ask what your heart and your spirit team need to do to be of full soul support to support the shift on the elemental highway. Take a breath and an exhale. Put your left hand on your heart and ask yourself, is it time to lock in the shift? Is it time to transform? Either way, if so, and you're here, ask for guidance, ask for an image within the mirror to show you to do so. We can always anchor a change with an equal armed cross, and you should also do so if you found any markers, energetic markers like an X present in the mirror, signifying or even signaling a cancellation of that consciousness. Exhale and release. As we're blending the elemental pathway along with the imaginal highway, being in the center of our mirror body, of the center, the energetic center chakra, the subtle energies, between the two sides, being in this world and also the other world, through a lens. This is a place of neutrality, the zone of neutrality, where our heart knows it is possible to petition for energetic qualities that are meeting and greeting the needs behind the presenting problems. But it's also within this space, as you take a breath and a pause, go ahead and ask your heart, left hand, really traveling in and asking to know what is the foundational need and also the truth, possibly the quality, the ingredient that would actually meet you in this space that you need. What is the need? Go ahead and ask once again to show or be shown a picture, to sense, to know, to feel, to hear your life as it would be. It's with this need. Is this need fully met? Take a breath and a pause. And as you do so, during the breath and the pause, embrace this imagined reality and go ahead and claim it as being real. And feel and sense the realness. Go ahead and taste it. And in doing so, go ahead and radiate the energy of this reality in a encapsulated circle, a sphere that is full and abundant around you. There's a rippling energy, a wave of energy that's expanding through both sides of the mirror upon the imaginal pathway, a filtering system, a lens, just like a camera, performing an energetic exchange of not just the imaginal, but also the power, even the elemental pathway, the energy that is truly necessary to cleanse, release, restore, forgive, to manifest your selected dreams. Be in the here and be in the now, bringing it in for transformation and healing. Inshallah and Ashe. Once again, blessings to you on the sacred circle meditation for the season of Scorpio. And at any time, if you feel like you need to return back to this meditation, I would do so through the season of transformation, change, and shifting, in a season of the witches, where we are literally transforming, shifting, and changing. We have been all year long on the imaginal pathway. And with that, please comment in the notes on my show. I truly want to hear if anybody had something specific that they connected with during the meditation that really was like an aha moment, something that you may have repatterned. If you were able to bring in the color silver or black in through and really connect with the Shaman's Portal, creating a sphere, I would even say a silver sphere of protection and deflection. Just curious what came in for you, a sound, a tone, a symbol, whatever it was. I'd love to hear. And with that, once again, I'll say Ashe, blessings to you, my energetic beings. And as always, I will see you on the other side.